Okay, so hello everyone again. So let us see, in previous video we saw basics of interface. Now let us see how an interface is extended, so extending an interface. So interface can be extended as classes using keyword called as extends. Okay, so consider this is an interface, so interface ABC. So ABC is interface and has only two variables A and B. And I have another interface called as XYZ. This interface can extend interface ABC. So the keyword is interface. So XYZ is an interface, so interface XYZ which extends ABC. So now XYZ interface can use ABC variables, and in XYZ I have two functions. Now this XYZ interface can be implemented by a class. So let us see that also. Now we can also combine several interfaces together. For example, I have interface ABC, I have interface XYZ. So in previous slide we saw that as a class can be extended from a class extends another class. Similarly, an interface also can extend another interface. But now in inheritance, a class can extend only one class. It cannot extend multiple classes. But in case of interface, an interface can extend multiple interfaces. For example, ABC is one interface, XYZ is another interface. And now this PQR interface wish to extend XYZ and ABC. So that is possible. So interface PQR extends ABC, XYZ, and then the body of the interface. So this is definition of the interface. Now I have not written anything inside the opening and closing braces, so they are empty, but you can write different. So now whichever class will implement class PQR will have to define all the methods that are in ABC, XYZ and PQR. So all three methods it has to define. So it is responsibility of that class. So remember, there are no definitions in any of the interface. An interface cannot extend or implement a class. So these two things kindly remember. Let us see implement and extend keywords together. So I have an interface I1, I have an interface I2. So I3 interface can extend I1 and I2. So in previous slide we saw this. Now I want to implement all the functions that are declared in these interfaces. And we know that to define these methods, I have to strictly use a class. So I say class A, which implements the interface I3. And this I3 in turn extends I1 and I2. So all the methods in I1, all the methods in I2 and all the methods that are declared in I3 are to be defined in class A strictly. So this is an empty body, but here you need to define all the methods that are in all three interfaces. So it is duty of class A to define all the methods that are declared in I1, I2 and I3. Now suppose there is another class B which wants to extend A, but A implements I3. So is that possible? Yes, it is possible. So how do I write it? I say class B extends A and it in turn implements I3. So inheritance and implementation of interface, both the things are possible here. So if you are not getting what I am saying, we will do an example so that you understand it more clearly. These are different forms of interfaces, so I'll explain you one of them. So A is an interface, B and C are classes. So C extends B and B implements A. So interface A is defined, then class B implements interface A, and then class C extends B, which in turn implements A. So this is how it works. Similarly, class A is an interface, B and C are classes. So interface A is defined individually, and class B implements A, class C implements A. So this is another form of interface. This is the third form. So I have A and B as both the interfaces which are defined individually. Class C is another interface which extends A and B. So interface C extends A comma B, and then body of the interface C, and then class D extends C. So class D implements this class C interface, which in turn extends A and B. So this is how it is written. So class D implements C, extends A comma B. Similarly, this is another form of interface. So A, B and C are classes, whereas D and E are interfaces. So D is defined first, then E extends D, and then class B implements E and D. And then B is derived from A, and then C is derived from D. This is how it will work. Reference variables of interface. This is very important topic. I want you to remember this well. We cannot have an object of an interface, but we can have a reference variable of an interface. We will shortly see this. The reference variable of a particular interface will be able to access the interface only. For example, say consider that I have an interface I1, I have an interface I2. I have created a reference variable of interface I1. Then that interface I1 wala reference variable will not be able to access the methods, variables that are in interface I2. Please note this very carefully. So you can see here, we can also see here, class A is an interface A, and B and C are classes. So I can have C is derived from B, and B implements A. So I can have object of C which can access class B functions and functions declared in interface also. But then say suppose I have two interfaces. So A and B are two interfaces, C is another interface, and D is the third, that is the class. So I can have object of class D and a reference variable of class D which can access the methods that are in A, B and C. But for example, if I have an reference variable of class A, in that case I won't be able to access the methods that are in interface B and in C. So it would be difficult. Of course, I can access the method of C because C is extending A. But then I cannot access the interface or methods in B. So please remember that whichever interface reference variable is created, that reference variable can access that particular class only. So this is very important for you to understand. We will see practical implementation of interface in our next video. So kindly go through the series of videos to understand the different things, so that in previous video we have seen the interface basics. We continued with extends and implements in this particular video, and we will see the practical implementation of interface in our next video. We are using Eclipse for the same. So kindly watch the next video to understand how to write a program, how to actually program an interface in Eclipse. Thank you for now. Kindly watch the next video.